Oh no, this is not right. I need to fix this.
All the money on love. The boys always spending all the money on love. They wanna touch it, taste it, see it, feel it, blow it all mine. Let me fuck this bitch one more time. You made another page, bitch, that's fine. Cause I'ma fuck your ass one more time. Next caller, bitch. Stop calling, bitch. Cause she ain't talking about it, bitch. About it, and you ain't talking about it, bitch.
Hey guys, what's going on? It's your girl Malia Love here. Hey babies. I want to talk to y'all about topics today, and the topic is: would you take a person back if they ever cheated on you? And so I just really was thinking about this topic. I'm talking about in depth, like I really was having a whole full blown conversation with God. And I'm gonna tell y'all a little story that goes along with it. And so when I was in high school, around my senior year, I wanna say, I was going out with this boy and he was my boyfriend or whatever. And so basically we probably was together for maybe like 2 months, maybe like it was around 2 months so far, and it was around prom time. So basically, of course, when you have prom, you want to go with your boyfriend, like you want to go with your partner, have to, like you want to go, which is the automatic feeling. So and mind you, he went to a different school, and so different schools have different prom times, and so basically, I wanted to go to his prom, but then he gave me some BS lie excuse about why I could not go, whatever. So I'm like, okay, whatever. Me being naive and dumb and stupid, I believed him. So, and then after that, I was planning to go with him to prom. But then when I found out, when I found out that he was cheating on me, whatever. I have certain tricks. I am FBI agent, of course, and I have certain tricks. That I find certain things out. After I found out he was cheating on me, I broke up with him, and of course he wanted to say, "Oh, I still want to be together." Forget that. After when he said that, I just was like, okay, whatever. But mind you, in my mind, I'm single because I told you it was over. And I guess he thought we were still together or whatever. And I think it was like maybe a week or two after that situation happened, he just said fuck it. Like he was over it too. And we just, we went our separate ways. And then like, a year or two ago, this wasn't this year. It was like a year or two. Well, no, this kind of was. This was some recent, maybe like a year ago or a year, like my junior year and maybe like months and months ago. So basically, y'all, long story short, he hit my phone and he said basically he loves me and all these things. And mind you, we have history. So, and once we started talking, things like that, talking back every day, our feelings started to build back up. And sometimes, like, when like someone has done you wrong, and then it's kind of karma happens to them, and that makes them realize, dang, I really played with that person. So when we talked about those situations that he went through, and we got closer, and basically, like I said, long story short, we was talking and got backed up being booze and things like that. And then basically, I like to take things slow because I feel like if you take things too fast, it's not gonna work out. And of course he wanted to cuff me back, but it's just like with me, this is the thing, I always had that mentality where it's like, I'm only going to give you one time. Like, you have one chance with me. After that one chance is up, done. Finished. But over the years, I've always, like, my mindset has changed because it's kind of like, I'm not perfect myself. God has given me so many chances, and it's kind of like, how can I give someone only one chance? So ever since I had that mindset, that really has gotten me into certain situations. And so, and basically, like I said, how he wanted to cuff me, I just really wasn't ready for that mentally and physically, because when you're in a relationship, it's so much. Like, it's so much to be in a relationship, literally. Like, there's communication, there's trust, like, it's so much. And so, I kind of just, like, I'm not really ready for it. And yeah, he was saying how he loves me and things like that. And that's another thing too. Like, I've only told one boy in my whole entire life that I loved him, and I feel like that was like a puppy love type of thing. Like, I feel like I really never experienced what real love is. I'm talking about real love. That love where you do anything and everything with them, like, or for them. You do, like, you go to the hot, like, you go to, like, the beyond. Like, I never really experienced real love. I felt like I have, and I feel like I've experienced something like that, but it was not love. But um basically, oh, I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. And so, and then recently, the reason why me and him stopped talking was because, so I did give him a chance, because I don't know why I gave him a chance. You guys, don't judge me. I don't know why. I was stupid. But so then, mind you, and I always encourage my friends to do this, and my friends tell me the same thing too. Like, when you get involved with somebody, I feel like you have to be an FBI agent. You have to be Mr. Gadget, because I feel like if you don't be that, you're gonna, it's just like, I just feel like you're gonna end up missing something or not knowing something. So it's kind of like, you have to be a spy. Your friends gotta be a spy. Like, that's just how I personally feel. And so one day, but it's so interesting how God works. Literally, one day I was on Instagram, and the first thing I see, like, I refresh my news feed. The first thing I literally see is him and another girl booed up, and he said, "What's my boo?" And mind you, y'all, a few days ago, I think he said something about his ex or something, and something about, I think they went to, like, the same church, or it was something like that. And he was telling me, "Oh, we're just friends. There's nothing to worry about. There's nothing to worry about." But you just posted a pic of with your boo. Like, what? And then what's interesting about it is, like, literally, like, I think it was, how long was it afterwards? Had to be like a month afterwards. He hit me up and he was saying, "I know you don't want to talk to me, but I know I messed up, but I'm so sorry. I apologize. Just give me one more chance." And it's kind of like, I don't think so. And mind you, I had a new boo. And just because I had a new boo, it wasn't that I didn't want to give him a chance. I just felt like, when someone has cheated on you and disrespect, let me rephrase that, and let me just get my words together. When someone has disrespected you and cheated on you and lied to you, like, numerous times, how can I even take you seriously? Like, literally, like, how can I take you seriously? Like, come on now. And then on top of that, it's like, I can't be with someone I trust. I can't entertain someone I can't trust. Like, I can't, like, trust is, like, the key thing out of, like, this whole thing. And it's like, if you notice, and I'm gonna keep saying, it's interesting, because, like, this is very interesting. It's interesting how people who really fucked up and who they make all these decisions and they play with you time and time and time and time, be the main ones hitting your phone saying, "I miss you. Give me one more chance. I'm sorry. My life wasn't together." But it's kind of like, why are you just realizing now that I was the best thing, like, that ever happened to you? Why are you just now realizing, like, I was the person, like that was down for you since day one? And that really gets me emotional. because it's like I've held down every single person that I've ever messed with. Like, I've always held them down, and I feel like with a lot of people, excluding a few, there was a few guys that have never disrespected me. I just choose not to be with him, and they feel the same. It just didn't work out. But most of the guys that I have been with, they have disrespected me, and I was taken for granted, and I wasn't appreciated. And I want to say this to all my girls, to all my young girls, older women, men, young men. Well, let's just start with the women, the young ladies. I want to tell to all my ladies that if you're in a relationship, or if you're talking to someone that does not respect you, that does not understand your feelings, or if you communicate with them and they don't, like, for example, if you tell them something, hey, this like this offends me, please don't do that, and they still do it. If a person does not communicate with you, like, if they're not showing you that they care, do not entertain them. Do not hold on to them, because I'm going to keep saying this. I'm going to keep saying this. A person is only going to act right for a person they want. Period. Point blank, period. It's just straight like that. You cannot force somebody to act a certain way. It's just not going to work like that. And I just really don't want people wasting their time on somebody and trying to make something work when the person's not even doing their part. And I know for females, we are very emotional and we get very attached to certain things. And I know that I just want to say, don't waste, like, ladies, do not waste your time on someone that's just not together. If someone's not going to respect you and understand you and care for you and do the things that you need them to do and put them into actions and instead of words, because words are cheap to me. You could tell me anything, and even actions, but I feel like people can be actors and actually act like they care about you, but they don't. But I feel like the real, like the realness is going to show, so don't waste your time on them. Like, don't. And then for, like, my young man out there, I feel like sometimes you really gotta ask yourself, would you want your daughter to date a person like you? And, I really want all men to really think about the actions that they, I want all the young men to really think about the actions that they do, and to really try to treat women, and not even just women specifically, anybody and everybody with respect, because I feel like a lot of guys are very young and they really are trying to experience life, and sometimes that puts them in situations that they don't need to be in. So I just feel like sometimes they need to be mindful and understanding and communicate more. And sometimes guys do that, and sometimes us females do too much, but we just gotta kind of figure like that whole thing out. But I would never take somebody who cheated back, because I feel like, to be honest, if the relationship was ever real, you would never cheat on me. If you know my worth, if you know that you love me and you care about me and you truly want to be with me, you would never cheat in the beginning. Like, there's no point to cheat. If you feel like you wanna cheat, then be single. Don't be in a relationship. Don't put all that stress, all that unnecessary stress on you when it doesn't have to be like that. And people say certain things, but I feel like they don't really follow out their actions. And some people say, some people, might say, oh, have you ever cheated? No, I've never cheated a day in my life, because I don't have a reason to. There's no point in me cheating. Like, I literally have that like, I have that mindset. It's like, it's no point in me cheating. Like, if I feel like I'm going to cheat, I'm going to break up with the person and be single. Like, That's just what it is. I always felt like that, like, and I feel like I always had that type of mindset because it's like I've been cheated on, and so I know that pain. I would never put somebody through that. So I feel like that really has made me stronger in some ways. So I just really wanted to talk about that. Just really tell young girls, like, don't be with someone that's not gonna respect you, and like for like these young men to really get their stuff together and to really treat every woman with respect, and to always open doors for women, for women, or just for anybody. You know what I mean? Like, always open doors. You know, guys, please stop sagging your pants. Sagging your pants is not cute. Every male friend that I have, I personally pull up their pants, because you're not gonna sag your pants around me. That's unacceptable. I feel like it's very unattractive. So I don't want to see like your whole bottom or your underwear. You wear a belt, and I don't want that to sag either. Somehow people still manage to sag their pants and with the belt, but that's beside the point. So I just want to talk about that. I feel like that was like a topic, like that was really sitting on like my mind, and yeah. But subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching. I love you guys so much.
Versace, 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 Versace,